go.
Rachel, you made it. Well, the others are in here, so follow me.
Hello.
Rachel, this is Nora and Leo. Guys, this is Rachel, our number 3 for the weekend. You can take a seat and we will begin. Well, first, I would just like to say that I would like us all to remember that the next few days are about letting yourselves heal, about allowing ourselves to first accept and then move onward from the trauma. So who would like to start? Leo? You were talking earlier about how you like to open up and share.
All right, I'll go first. You ever hear tires scream? I mean, really hear them. They sound like an animal howling just before it dies. That's what I heard. That sound of plastic and metal twisting like bones under someone's boot. In the face. Just a blur behind the wheel, and then it was gone. They didn't even slow down. Not a brake light, not a glance back. Like my brother's life was just roadkill on the way to wherever they thought they needed to be. I held him right there in the street. Blood soaking into my hands, to my jeans. Eyes looking up at me like he was trying to ask, is everything going to be okay? I lied.
And how does that make you feel? To lie?
Like swallowing glass with a smile.
Your story and your pain is something we are going to process and recover from together. So how about you? Would you like to share next?
Give me that.
Nope.
It's okay. But understand that in the future we will ask you to open up, yeah?
Okay.
Nora, what would you like to share?
Clear skies, calm waters, textbook conditions, really. We checked our gear twice, cracked jokes on the boat like always. I watched him disappear beneath the surface, his fins, they were slicing through the water. There was no signal, no movement, nothing, just silence, pressing in from every side. I dove in after him. I tried to bring him up. I did, I tried. The ocean doesn't give back what it takes.
And how does that memory force you to feel?
Like a part of me is still down there with him, waiting for him to blink.
Well, therapy is not a magic cure that heals us. but it helps us to heal ourselves.
How? I mean, how?
What do you mean?
I mean, I've done this a couple times now. Hasn't worked yet.
She's right. I've tried counseling too. Nothing stuck.
So again, how?
By saying things out loud for the first time. By being challenged to not stay comfortable.
Really? That's the trick, is it?
Therapy works well when a patient feels seen. Maybe even sometimes for the first time in a long time.
Okay. No offense, but took me half a day and 3 flights to get here. So, if it's okay with you, I'm just gonna go upstairs, pick up room, take a shower, and maybe we'll try this again later.
Of course. Just pick whatever room is available and it is yours.
What was that about yesterday?
I have no idea. Like, she didn't seem happy
No.
at all.
Yesterday?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but...
It doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
When you're here to share, and then she doesn't want to share. Good morning.
Morning.
Here.
Thanks.
Welcome.
How come you didn't want to share anything yesterday?
Wow. Really, Leo? 2 minutes into breakfast.
Just asking. It's an honest question. A lot of people like listening to other people talk about their personal shit.
Well, It's not that I don't want to share. It's just difficult for me to talk about is all. Especially with people I don't know yet.
Strangers.
Exactly.
All right, it is all good. Leo is just a dick. Whenever you're ready, you're ready. There's no shot clock for this kind of thing.
How long have you two known each other?
Since yesterday.
About 3 hours before you showed up.
Let's see.
Rachel, a word with you when you have a moment.
I told you there was something off about her.
What is happening?
I don't know. This is turning out to be a very interesting weekend.
Well, somebody's gonna heal. I don't know what's gonna.
When did you get that?
I was going to ask you the same thing. I made it very clear that you are not to bring any items with you that are not on the approved list.
I didn't bring that. I destroyed it. This can't be her.
But somehow it is. It's one thing for you to not open up in the group, but to bring things like this, Rachel. You have to want to be here. Do you understand what I am saying to you?
We have to destroy this. We have to destroy this before somebody tries to use it.
Why?
Because the lamp, it forces people to bend to its will.
Rachel.
No, you have to believe me. I threw this in the lake after what happened.
Then how do you explain it being here?
I don't know.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep the lamp with me, and then you are going to open up in the morning session. And if you do not, I will be forced to ask you to leave. Is that clear? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's begin. Rachel has been so kind as to volunteer to kick us off. Rachel, the floor is yours.
Okay. My boyfriend at the time, we took a trip with some friends to a place not like this. Supposed to be some last-ditch effort to save our failing relationship, but I didn't know that at the time. Anyway, we found this lamp, and it turned us against each other. I was the only one of the four of us to survive the weekend. Threw the lamp in the lake, and I never went back there again. There was a big investigation, and I was cleared of any wrongdoing, but part of my punishment for what happened there is I get to attend stuff like this. Court ordered.
Lamp.
Nora.
No, it's fine. Yeah, a lamp. Like you see on TV that grants you 3 wishes, except power. Absolute power.
Holy shit. I read about this in the newspaper. You're Rachel, the girl that killed her friends?
Leah.
Technically, they weren't my friends when they died, but
What do you mean?
the lamp, it stems from an ancient story about an orphaned boy who was trapped inside of it. And that's who I killed. My friends were already gone at that point. Which is why we need to find the lamp and destroy it before it uses its magic to trick one or all of you into using it.
Rachel.
Whoa. Back up. You mean to tell me you have the lamp here?
Is it in the house? Where is it?
Everyone, you need to relax, okay?
She found it this morning in my bag, and I told her that we need to destroy it. She wouldn't listen to me.
Rachel, calm down, please.
So it is here. And the wishes, do they work?
No, things aren't always as they seem. The lamp is cursed. Can't use it.
Says who?
Yeah, what happens if we use it to make good wishes?
So the lamp's gonna make us do what? Force us to turn on one another?
Is that why you killed your friends?
No, that is not what we are saying.
Look, okay, wait, pause. Wait a second. How the hell did the lamp end up here if you said you threw it in the lake?
I don't know, but I know that it is here and it needs to be destroyed.
All right. This is the lamp that everyone is talking about. Rachel, what do you say if we destroy it? How does that sound?
We'll burn it.
Whenever you're ready. Okay.
It doesn't explain how the lamp got here.
Leo, that is not important. This is about Rachel.
Yeah, but it sucks for the rest of us who can use the lamp to see our loved ones again. For closure?
Yeah, a chance to say goodbye?
That's what the lamp wants you to do, is justify its use. But I assure you, it doesn't end there.
That doesn't explain how the lamp just showed up out of the blue like it did.
I mean, maybe it wants to be used. Maybe it's angry and wants us to wish to get back at me.
Yeah, and maybe it wants somebody else to use it.
That third wish,
Then we'll make two. One for each of us.
unlikely.
Rachel, burn the lamp or I will have to ask you to leave. I say we head on inside. We have a lot to cover today. Come on. Come on. Leo, is there a problem?
Chuck. Chuck, is that you? Chuck, where are you? All right, how does this work? I wish to see my brother Chuck again. fucking thing doesn't work.
The third subject, Rachel, shows signs of either memory distortion or false memory. Not a disorder in itself, but a common cognitive phenomenon similar to the Mandela effect. Subject also holds on to memories like cognitive dissonance, psychological discomfort from holding two conflicting beliefs where the brain may unconsciously alter memories to reduce inner conflict. Who are you, Rachel?
Leo. Chuck? Brother. How the Holy shit. It worked! It actually works!
You brought me back. How did you do this?
The lamp. There's a girl here that said the lamp grants 3 wishes, and I wished for you to come back and it worked.
Girl? What girl?
Her name's Rachel. But Chuck, we can't tell her about the lamp.
Why not?
She doesn't think it's a good idea. She says it could be bad. She thinks the lamp's cursed. Chuck? You're bleeding.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth wide. Like this.
What? Open your mouth. Chuck? I mean, no. Why? Are you serious?
Now stay completely still.
I hope that everyone slept well. This morning, we are going to try a little exercise, one that will help us open up our feelings more, something that will make us feel a little bit easier. I know that morning icebreakers are hard, but we are here and we have committed to the work. So let's dive in, yeah? All right. If today your mood was the weather, what would it be and why? It can be something like, I feel a little drizzle, calm but low energy, or sunny with a chance of sarcasm. Anyone? Rachel, why don't you give it a shot?
Fog. At midnight.
It's good. Things are unclear, but I'm trying to find my way through.
Sure. Whatever.
Nora, what about you?
Tornado warning.
Nice. I feel calm, but heavy things are swirling beneath the surface. Yeah. Leo, what about you? How do you feel today?
Leo.
Leo, what's wrong? Did you do something? Leo, what did you do?
Leo, your nose. Oh my God. Leo.
Squeeze it. Tilt your head back.
The blood curse.
What? What did you just say?
Rachel, where are you going?
Rachel.
Rachel, where are you going? Rachel!
He used the lamp.
What?
How? We put the lamp in the fire. We were all there together.
Okay, then he pulled it out when we left, and he used it to make a wish.
What wish? The lamp was in flames. It's not like he just pulled it out of there.
I don't know, but he's been taken over by whatever's in that lamp.
Rachel.
No, stop. You listen to me now. I warned you about the lamp. I told you this was gonna happen.
We need to call an ambulance.
Over a nosebleed?
He is burning up and the bleeding won't stop. It looks like he's having some kind of a seizure.
That's because it's not Leo. Leo's gone. Okay? Whatever that is needs to be restrained before one of us is tricked into using the lamp a second time.
Restrained?
Yes, with something strong. So, ties. We need ties.
There were some ties in the shed. I saw them earlier.
What were you doing in the shed?
I was looking around when I got here earlier. Does it fucking matter?
Okay, just go get those.
Okay.
Okay. You're a doctor. Do you have something that you can give him to sedate him?
Rachel, I am not doing that.
Okay, well, look, we need to be able to control him, okay?
And I need to keep my medical license. Abuse of prescription drugs is a huge offense, and it's a risk I am not willing to take.
Mara, I need you to trust me. I'm the only one who knows what's happening here, and if you do not do what I say right now, we're all gonna die. The drugs. Do you have something you can give him?
Diazepam.
Dice, what's that?
Valium. It's strong, and it's the only thing I have with me.
Okay, Valium, that's good. Can you go get that? Okay.
Right, here. I got it.
Okay, yes, great. So, help me drag him to the bedroom. We can tie him up there.
Okay, okay.
Okay. He's out.
Either one of you want to tell me what the fuck is happening?
Oh, would you like to compare our feelings to weather alerts? It's the wish bearer. The entity inside the lamp. He wants out.
I thought he was already let out.
Oh, she did her research. Yes, we did let it out. Okay, but there are rules to the curse. The lamp will grant you 3 wishes, but on the 3rd wish, a sacrifice has to be made, or else the wish bearer goes back into the lamp until someone else can find and use it.
Sacrifice?
Yes. Someone has to take his place inside the lamp. It's called a blood curse. That's how I knew that Leo wasn't Leo anymore.
All right, so when you set the wish bearer free, I take it there was no sacrifice made?
No, because I threw it in the lake. So he's back, he's pissed, and he wants to be free. More than anything in the world.
Why?
Because he came so close last time.
Why don't we just stop making wishes?
That's a great idea.
It is, except it's not that simple. He's a master manipulator, okay? And besides, do either of you even know where the lamp is right now? Okay, so step 1, find the lamp, right? Okay, and then step 2 is, I'm gonna go have a chat with the artist formerly known as Leo in there.
What? Why?
Well, because I think he might have a lot to say. And maybe he'll slip up and give us something that will end this once and for all.
And if he doesn't?
Well, then I'll just make him really uncomfortable till you 2 get your hands on the lamp.
And what happens when we find the lamp?
Simple. We'll use the 2nd wish to wish for the old Leo back. Undo his wish, right? And then we'll use the 3rd wish to bind the wish bearer inside the lamp forever.
Will that work?
Yeah, in theory it will. Okay, that's all we have right now, okay?
Any idea where we should start looking?
Just try out back. Oh, but remember, the lamp is gonna want us to use the 2nd wish. One that is not part of our plan. You 2 have to make sure that does not happen. Yeah?
Understood.
Okay. Okay, good luck. Aladdin.
Rachel. You wanted this meeting.
I demanded it.
You've changed. Not so soft. Not so civilized.
Well, you are exactly the same.
You're not afraid of me anymore, are you?
I learned not to be. You tend to lose your fear when torture becomes routine, even if it is self-inflicted.
In a way, I taught you that.
No. No, you inflicted it on me. There's a big fucking difference.
You begged back then. You cried for days. I remember every sound you made.
Well, I remember how I smiled when you got sent back to that cell. I memorized your face in those moments because I knew one day I'd be here. And you'd be the one shaking.
Yet here we are. So what's your play, Rachel? You know the power of the lamp. And you know those bitches out there and can use it for good. I bet they're out there right now trying to fight over who gets the second wish. You think revenge is your ally?
Revenge. Revenge would be bullets in your knees, fire in your mouth.
Child's play compared to what I've seen. Let me guess. If it's not revenge you're here for, maybe it's closure? Is that it?
No. I'm here to remind you that you did not make me. I made myself from the rubble that you left behind. So, tell me. Where's the lamp? Where is the lamp? Where's the lamp? Where is it? You might think that you're Aladdin, all-powerful wish bearer, but right now, you're just Leo. Flawed flesh and blood. And I want you to know that my schedule is wide open. And I have a whole list of ideas on how to make you feel pain while you still can.
Oh my God. This is hopeless. Look at all these trees. There's no way we're gonna find the lamp. We don't even know where we're looking.
Well, you heard Rachel. We're supposed to find the lamp and then wish for Leo to come back. Right, Nora? Nora, that's the plan, isn't it?
You know, if we knew where the lamp was, we could use the second wish to bring Leo back. But the third?
Nora, Nora?
You took the lamp. I saw you. You took the lamp, didn't you?
I did not!
Yes, you did. Tell me where the lamp is. That third wish is mine! Tell me where the fucking lamp is right now!
Had enough? Human body is funny that way. It only can take so much.
You ever notice how people say they want the truth? They beg for it. Pray for it. Just be honest with me, they'll say. Like the truth is some kind of gift. Like it's noble or sacred. But it's the biggest lie we tell ourselves. The idea we can handle it.
Well, I don't want any more truth from you. I want you to suffer. Suffer for what you took from me.
Took from you?
Is that some kind of a sick joke? You humans are so obsessed with the truth. Like a moth is obsessed with fire. They chase it, circle it, get real close. And as soon as it starts to burn, they scream like they didn't know what it was. They ask questions they don't want answers to.
I'm done asking questions.
Why did they leave me? Was it real? Did they love me? No one actually wants the truth. They want comfort that sounds like truth. They want pretty little words dipped in logic, not the raw, jagged facts that don't come with anesthesia. They want to hear they tried their best. Not that they sabotaged themselves. That they changed. Not that they never cared. That life is fair. Not that it just isn't. And you cover your ears, call it cruel, say it's too blunt, too harsh. The truth never changed. You did. You romanticized it, turned it into some holy thing, then got pissed when it didn't come wrapped in sugar. Fuck! The truth never cared about what you wanted. And most of the time, it's the last fucking thing we want to hear. And my dear Rachel, the truth is, the second wish is about to be made.
No, you're a liar.
Am I? Tell me, how well do you know these new friends of yours? Long time? Best friends? Maybe?
Nora, please, you aren't thinking straight. Why would I keep the lamp with me?
How do I know that? Huh? How do I know that you and Rachel are working together to use the last two wishes, and I'm just standing in the way? There's a crowd, right?
I don't have the lamp. I've never had the lamp. You are acting...
What, crazy?
Where'd you get the knife?
I got it from the house. Because I knew you couldn't be trusted. I am crazy. I am. Isn't that why you brought us here, Laura? Huh? Me? Leo? Rachel? Because we're fucking crazy! Laura, please, you have to believe me. Nora, please, no, no, no!
Not too long now. I'm sensing some dissension in the ranks.
What did you do?
Me? I didn't do anything. I've been here with you. You don't have to break them. That's the secret. Weak minds break themselves. All you have to do is whisper the right fear, dangle the right hope, and then just watch them twist into whatever shape you need. They crave direction. No, permission. To hate. To obey. To believe. And once they think it was their idea all along, that's when you own them. Not their bodies. Their choices. Their truth.
Ah! What did you do?
Here's the fun part. Nora wants to see her dead husband so badly she's frothing for it. But you know what they say. Be careful what you wish for.
Nora.
Nora?
Tim, it's really you. It's you.
It's me. How did you bring me back?
The lamp.
What lamp? Honey, what lamp?
There. There was a lamp right here. And I wished for you to come back, and you came back.
Look at you. Lost. Uncertain. You could have done something. That's the part that haunts you. Not that I died, but that you let me. It wasn't about the timing or the date or some grand twist of fate. It was me. I stood there on the shore. I watched. You begged, and I didn't flinch. I didn't move. I told myself you deserved it. That it was justice, or balance, or survival. But that's not the truth. The truth is, I didn't care enough to allow you to save me, and that is louder than any scream.
It is not true. I did try to save you, Tim. I did.
Too late.
Nora! I know that isn't you. I know it's Aladdin, but I believe that somewhere deep down, Nora, can you hear me? You used the second wish, didn't you? There's just one wish left, and you know what it has to be. I can't save you and Leo and put everything back to the way it was. You left me no choice. I'm sorry. Let's finish this. Aladdin. Jake.
Hi, Rachel.
No, it's not you.
It can be. You just gotta wish for it, and it will be.
No. No, that's what Aladdin wants me to think.
Aladdin. Sometimes the cruelest thing the universe can do is give you exactly what you asked for.
I came here to end this. The curse, the lamp, all of it.
You risked not being able to see me again for that.
You're gone. You're not coming back. No matter how many wishes I would have to try. I understand that now.
Just give up that easy. On me, on us. And how are you gonna do it anyways? You don't even have the lamp. But if you agree to do this for me, I can give it to you. And we could be together forever. Again.
I can't.
You ever have those moments when the world glitches? You're just walking right through. Everything's right. You're smiling, talking, breathing. But nothing feels real. It's like you're looking at yourself from another place. Like you can't even wake up from a dream. Or even worse, you're in a dream and you don't know it till it's too late. And then people are talking to you like you're there. They laugh, they ask questions, you nod, you answer, but you're not here. At least not really. You're just playing the part. And the script's written by somebody I don't even remember being. And the worst part is when you start to question all the good stuff. The love, the hope, the joy. And in your mind, you think, did I do all this? Maybe it isn't real. Because if the pain feels this distant, then anything else is too. And once that is in your head, nothing feels safe. Nothing feels true. You're just floating. Just waiting for something, anything, to bring you back. But what if it doesn't?
God, I missed you.
Then wish for me to be here with you right now. Yes, sweetheart.
I'm ready. I'll do it.
Yeah. Rachel, wish for me to be free.
I wish for this curse to end. And if that means that I
have to make a sacrifice, and I wish for us both to be bound to the lamp forever.
What are you doing?
Hey everyone, I just found this lamp and maybe it grants wishes. So if you have a wish, leave it in the comments and let's see which one it grants.